What's up, guys? On this episode of Amp Test Tuesday, we're going to check out Sundown Audio's tiniest 4-channel amplifier. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel, where we show you all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes here at Sundown Audio. Now, I'm sure you've already seen, this is going to be another episode of Amp Test Tuesday, and I could have sworn I already did an amp test on this little guy, the SAM-65.4. These have been out for a while now. That's why I could have sworn I did it. I know we test everything, so that's why part of the channel is showing you behind the scenes. Every amp has been tested, so I know I tested the thing. I just can't believe I forgot to make a video of it. So let's go. Somebody asked for it. I looked it up, seen I hadn't done it. We're gonna shoot a video of this thing, unbox it, hook it up, show you all about it. Give me a second. Let's set the camera up, get this thing down on the test bench, unbox it, and see what it can do. Okay, guys, let's dig in here. Sundown Audio, SAM-65.4. I always say I hate talking about price, but right now, on this day, when this video is being released, these are selling for $189.99. So under 200 bucks, $189.99, you can get you a super tiny, awesome 4-channel amplifier from Sundown Audio. Open it up. And I'm sure you can already tell from the size of the box, this thing is tiny. You're going to get your owner's manual. I'm not going to open it up and go through it. Pretty basic stuff in here. So you're going to get your owner's manual. Pull this little section out. You're going to get all your plugs and wires. So part of the deal, and I'll show you as soon as we pull this out, because this amplifier is so tiny, it can't have terminals like some of the other amplifiers that we use. So you got to use plugs and external wiring like this. We'll go over all that in just a second. But let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes here. Now again, these are in stock right now, available at any authorized Sundown Audio dealer. There we go. Look at that. Can you tell just how ridiculously tiny that is? Real quick before I put the box away, give you a few glances of some of the stuff there on the side. If you want, pause the video. You can read that. I don't have to go through and read all the little stuff to you. So we'll just show it, put it in the video, pause it, read it. Same stuff, both sides. Get all that in there. All right, now let's unbag our plugs. So we just kind of do a quick description, show this off. So you can see some of your basic controls right here. As far as your frequency, your level, adjustable low pass, full range, and high pass on both front channels and rear channels, and then just basic adjustments on the frequency, and level is your gain. Other side, you're gonna have basically your inputs and outputs, everything right here. That's where these plugs come in. Give these a little untwist, show them off. So again, just because of the size, because this thing's just so tiny, to keep the size down, you can't go with the big terminals like you see on these other amplifiers. So for your power input, you're gonna have some external wires like so. Plug them in, there you go. You've got your power, ground, remote, all right there. Now for your signal input and output, they're all gonna be right here. Same deal. We're just going to plug them in. Everything is listed right here on the amp to help you out, show you what wires are what, so no confusion there. But you're going to have your 4-channel RCA inputs and then all of your speaker outputs right here. All right, so let's do a little measuring to show off just how tiny this thing is. And to measure it, I'm going to leave the wires on here. They don't really add a ton of length. The plugs are shorter than the mounting feet, so they ain't add anything there. What I see a lot of guys do when they're mounting these things, they're tucking the wires away. So you would mount this amplifier, A lot of guys are doing some kind of trim panel or something that's going to fit down right over here. It's going to cover those wires up, cover those plugs up. If not, they're just using some basic wire loom or some heat shrink or something, sliding over them, sliding these things off to the side. Now, just to give you a quick shot. This is my phone. It is a Note 10, so it's on the larger side for phones, but it is almost the same exact size as that SAM-65.4. That's how tiny this thing is. It's the footprint of a cell phone. But let's get you some real measurements here. Now, at the mounting feet, the widest points, let's check this out. So we're about 7 5/8 of an inch. And that's at the mounting feet. At the case itself, we are less than 7, so it's about 6 7/8 of an inch. That's length. Our width is going to be 3.5 inches, and our height, I'm trying to get this on camera for you guys. Height, we're going to be 1 3/8 of an inch. So 1.375 inches. Insanely tiny, guys. Now, in case you haven't figured out from the name, it is rated 65 watts by 4. It is a 4-channel, and that is at 4 ohm. It is not bridgeable. It is not 2 ohm stable. You get 65 watts by 4 at 4 ohm. That's the lowest rated impedance. All right, guys, so time to hook this thing up. And I think I got a little problem. Gonna have to figure something out here, do some finagling. Yeah, these aren't gonna plug up very well. That's all right, I got an idea. We will figure something out. Be right back. All right, guys, I managed to get it all wired up. I'm using some of our connectors here to basically plug some of those positive wires, ground wires into those connectors, tighten them down. And then on the smaller speaker wire end, I've just got some twist caps on there, twisting them on. This is temporary. This is not something that I'll recommend doing in your actual install. We're just here on the test bench. Quick wire up, hook them up so we can run this thing on the amp dyno. All right, so I've done went ahead, adjusted my gain, got my head unit set up, amp dyno set up, and I preach it all the time, certified. Some setups, uncertified is more important, but certified is the hardest run here on the amp dyno, so that's what we're gonna go for. That's what I'm gonna concentrate on. Certified run, there we go, certified run. We are doing a multi-channel, so I'm gonna run it in 2-channel mode. And one thing to note, so I'm running only 2 of the 4 channels. That's why not all of my RCAs are hooked up here. I'm only running 2 channels. This amp is not bridgeable. If it was, I would gladly bridge it and run it on here. All I can do is hook up 2 channels. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's start with the lowest we can go, and that is 8 ohm. Enter, start dyno, and let's see what happens. So our track is starting, and here we go. Keep in mind, this is lower than its lowest rated, or excuse me, higher impedance than its lowest rated. But we got 45 and 43 watts, so just a minimal difference between the 2 channels. That is at 14.36 volts and 8 ohm, 45 and 43 watts per channel from that little SAM-65.4. All right, let's reset it up. Got my head unit tracked back to certified mode, multi-channel. Let's go ahead to 4 ohm. This is gonna be a short video, only running 8 ohm and 4 ohm. Not even bothering going through the rest because I don't want to hear all the crying in the comments. Certified as the hardest run here on the amp dyno. So let's go. Certified run, 4 ohm. Start my track. Let's see what kind of power we can get. Make your guesses now. How much will this little SAM-65.4 do per channel at 4 ohm? And that's it. Looks like we've hit it. get in good there so y'all can see. Certified 4 ohms. That is 79 and 74 watts for those 2 channels. 14.38 volts. So it is rated 65 watts by 4 at 14.4. Getting a decent little amount. I mean, I know that might seem like much, you know, only 79 and 74, but keep in mind, percentage-wise, it's a good little chunk of extra power. Let me know, what do y'all think? All right, guys, one thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, I want to make sure I add in this video, is the SAM series amplifiers. We currently have the 65.4 and the 500D monoblock available. These are water resistant, okay? Now don't get that confused for waterproof. You can't take it and submerge it in a lake. Don't do that. They are water resistant. They do have a coated board. They're splash proof. So if you want to use this in some off-road applications on your ATV, UTV, side-by-side, some stuff like that, they are capable of doing that. As a matter of fact, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've probably seen my brand new Polaris Razor I just got. Gonna be having gonna be doing a little install later, probably this summer, with some stuff like this. Hint, hint, working on maybe some Sundown off-road, but yeah, got install coming later on that. We'll be using these amplifiers there, showing you what they can do, how powerful they are. So that's it, guys. Time to wrap this up. Let me know in the comments, how well do you think the amplifier did? How likely is it for you to use something of this size? You know, anything you need, you have some size restrictions on. I almost used these in Piglet, but changed my mind, wanted a little more power when I can get out of the 500D and the 65.4. So we're doing something a little different, but man, you got some restricted space, tight areas. These things are tiny. They're going to work great in a situation like that. So that's it. Wrapping up the video. Remember, guys, if you like what we're doing, click that thumbs up button. Give us a like. Smash the subscribe button. Show us that support. I appreciate all you guys watching the videos. Hope you like them. If you do, let me know in the comments. If you don't, let me know what you don't like. Let me know whatever I can change. Let me know what you want to see later on the channel. And as always, don't forget, tees available, sundownunofficial.com. That link will be in the description. Tees, hoodies, all kinds of swag, stickers, koozies, lanyards, blah, blah, all that good stuff. So that's it. Subscribe, like, awesome little amps. Next time, we'll see y'all then.